Greetings and welcome to Royal Telly. I'm your host, Chloe, here to share an intriguing story from Kensington Palace that's causing quite the stir. Today we're spinning the royal tale of Natasha Archer, better known as Kate Middleton's personal assistant, stylist, and image architect for the past 15 years. But now, she's suddenly stepped down from her royal duties, leaving the palace corridors buzzing with curiosity and speculation. You see, Archer's unexpected departure didn't occur during a quiet royal moment. Oh no, she made her grand exit amidst a media frenzy over the Sussexes, making the timing quite intriguing. But that's not all. Just as she was making her royal exit, Archer decided to do something that left the palace in a bit of a shock. She turned her private Instagram public. Now, why is this such a big deal, you ask? Well, as soon as her Instagram went public, eagle-eyed fans were quick to notice that Archer, who has been the creative genius behind Kate's elegant and stylish looks, is following pages dedicated to Meghan Markle's style. That's right, Archer has been keeping a close eye on what Meghan wore, Meghan's stylist's close friends, and several of her fashion circle's accounts. This raises a fascinating question. Is it just a mere coincidence that the woman who has been shaping Kate's sartorial choices for 15 years is also keeping tabs on Meghan's fashion moves? Or is there more to it than meets the eye? Is this just a case of royal fashion diplomacy? Or is it a clear case of being inspired by, copying from, and obsessing over Meghan's style? The plot thickens, doesn't it? Well, hold on to your seats because we're just getting started. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the implications of Natasha Archer's departure. We'll be exploring the connection between Meghan Markle and Kate's evolving fashion choices, the uncomfortable implications of this revelation, and the consequences of Archer's sudden departure. So don't go anywhere. What makes Archer's departure even more eyebrow-raising is her apparent interest in Meghan Markle's style. This is where things get intriguing. After going public with her Instagram account, it didn't take long for royal fans and fashion sleuths to notice something quite peculiar. Natasha Archer started following a number of accounts, all dedicated to dissecting and discussing Meghan Markle's style. Yes, you heard right. The woman who has been the fashion mastermind behind Kate Middleton's iconic looks for the past 15 years is showing an interest in the Duchess of Sussex's style. What Meghan wore, Meghan's stylist's close friends, and several other accounts in the Duchess's fashion circle are now on Archer's radar. And this isn't just a passing interest. It's a dedicated following that points to a deep fascination with Meghan's fashion choices. Now, isn't that interesting? The question we're all asking is why? Why would the woman who dressed Kate, the future queen consort, find it necessary to follow Meghan's fashion entourage? Is it mere admiration or something more? This isn't just about Archer's personal fashion preferences. It's about the woman who has been responsible for shaping the public image of Kate Middleton for over a decade. It's about the woman who has been instrumental in presenting Kate as the epitome of royal elegance and sophistication. And now, it seems she's looking to Meghan for inspiration. But let's not jump to conclusions too quickly. It could be a coincidence, right? After all, Meghan Markle is a global fashion icon. But then again, the timing of it all, the media frenzy over the Sussexes, Archer's sudden departure, and now this, it seems too perfectly orchestrated to be mere happenstance. And there's more. The plot thickens as Archer's Instagram activity reveals a direct digital trail to Meghan's stylist network. It's like stepping into a royal fashion mystery, where every follow, every like, every comment is a breadcrumb leading us to the truth. The question is, are we ready to follow the trail and see where it leads? Let's not forget the dramatic shift in Kate's wardrobe since Meghan Markle entered the royal scene in 2016. Now, this isn't about pitting two duchesses against each other in a fashion face-off. It's about noticing the nuanced changes in style, the subtle tweaks that show a departure from the Kate we knew to the Kate we see today. Once upon a time, the Duchess of Cambridge was all about the structured coat dresses, the classic timeless pieces that screamed regal elegance. Her style was quintessentially British, think tweeds, tartans, and fascinators. But then Meghan Markle happened. Suddenly, we saw the Duchess of Cambridge experimenting with sleek silhouettes, embracing wide-legged trousers and donning modern monochrome ensembles. And oh, let's not forget those pointed-toe aquazzurra heels that Meghan made so iconic. The royal fashion watchers called it Kate growing into her role. But one can't help but wonder, was it really about evolving? Or was it about keeping up with the Markle effect? Was it about embracing her own style? Or was it about mirroring someone else's? Now let's be clear, there's nothing wrong with drawing inspiration from someone else's wardrobe. It's how fashion trends are born, after all. But the timing here is too uncanny to ignore. The shift in Kate's wardrobe coincided with Meghan's arrival. The parallels between their styles are too striking to be accidental. And with the revelation of Natasha Archer's suspicious Instagram activity, one can't help but question the narrative we've been fed. So what's the real story behind the wardrobe shift? Was Natasha Archer using Meghan's style as a blueprint for Kate's transformation? Was the Duchess of Cambridge's stylist following Meghan's fashion entourage to keep her finger on the pulse of the latest trends? Or was it about keeping up appearances, maintaining a certain image? Could this be a case of mirroring rather than evolving, of imitation rather than inspiration, of competition rather than coincidence? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, when it comes to royal fashion, nothing is as it seems. As we delve deeper, the implications of Archer's departure become more uncomfortable. You see, the palace PR machine has been hard at work for years, painting a picture that Harry and Meghan are the distant, out-of-touch royals. They've spun tales of Meghan as the outsider, the one who didn't quite fit in with the Windsor mold. They've even gone as far as to suggest that Kate and Meghan barely know each other. But if that narrative is to be believed, then why, pray tell, was Natasha Archer, the woman who has been shaping Kate's image for the past 15 years, following Meghan's fashion circle so closely? Why was she tracking Meghan's every sartorial step, like a hawk watching its prey? And let's be clear, this isn't about admiration. No, squatties, this is about competition. It's about keeping up with the Sussexes, about trying to match Meghan's iconic style and modern elegance. It's about mimicking, not just in a we're inspired by you sort of way, but in a we're copying you kind of manner. But here's the part that really ruffles the royal feathers. It's also about deceit. About the palace pretending to rise above while secretly being obsessed with every move Meghan makes. About presenting a narrative of distance and disinterest, while behind the scenes they're watching Meghan's every fashion choice, trying to replicate her unique style. It's not just uncomfortable, it's downright unsettling. This isn't how you treat someone you claim to barely know. This is how you treat a competitor. And that's exactly what Meghan has become to them, a competitor. And so the uncomfortable truth is this. The palace doesn't just know Meghan. They're obsessed with her. They're not just watching her, they're copying her. They're not just competing with her, they're trying to outdo her. But as they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And in this case, it seems Meghan is the one being flattered, while the palace is left scrambling to keep up. This isn't about admiration, it's about competition. With the departure of Natasha Archer, what does the future hold for Kate Middleton's style? Now, that's the million-pound question on everyone's lips. For 15 long years, Natasha Archer has been the invisible hand guiding Kate's fashion choices. The subtle whisper in her ear, the woman behind the curtain. She's been the architect of Kate's image, curating every outfit, every accessory, every look. And in the process, she's turned Kate into a global style icon. But what happens now that she's gone? Who will step into her shoes? And more importantly, how will this change Kate's style trajectory? You see, Archer wasn't just a stylist, she was a fashion detective, a trend spotter, a style whisperer. She knew what was hot, what was not, and how to adapt these trends to suit Kate's unique persona and royal duties. She also knew how to keep an eye on the competition, and as we've just uncovered, she had her gaze fixed on Meghan Markle. So, without Archer's keen eye and fashion intuition, could Kate's style lose its edge? Could we see a return to the matronly frocks and stiff coat dresses of yesteryears? Or worse, could we see a style identity crisis as Kate tries to navigate the fashion waters without her trusted compass? And let's not forget the role Archer played in orchestrating Kate's major appearances. Every public outing, every royal tour, every charity event, Archer was there, ensuring Kate looked the part. Her departure leaves a significant void, one that could potentially affect Kate's public image. But perhaps the biggest consequence of all is the end of the one-way mirror. With Archer gone, who will keep tabs on Meghan's style? Who will ensure that Kate remains on par with, or even ahead of, her fashionable sister-in-law? The departure of Natasha Archer raises more questions than answers. But one thing is certain, the royal fashion scene just got a whole lot more interesting. As we bid adieu, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Royal Telly. We'll be back with more intriguing stories from the royal scene. Until then, I'm Chloe, signing off.